I can't see you. Yeah, that's what my mommy always says when she can't see me. It's as if she's always standing behind me or playing hide and seek. Just like you guys are right now. Oh, hang on, wait a minute. Oh no, I've done this again. Oh no, this is like back to face, isn't it? You can see my back. Hang on. Yeah, okay, that's a bit better. Still bright light in my left eye. Yeah, that's what my mommy always does. Bright light in my left eye, she's kind of like head on. Bright light in my eyes just to get the truth out of me. You know, she watches too much television. All those detective movies. Sherlock Holmes, Columbo, Scooby-Doo. She even got me the Scooby-Doo tie. I'm like, Mommy? She says, makes you dangerous and scary. I'm like, how? Look at the eyes in the background. No, I mean, this just tells people that there are eyes in the background on a tie. And I mean, this Scooby, he's a happy doggy-woggy. He's just had a Scooby snack. And dangerous, scary, no, I don't think so. I mean, you know, Scooby's as dangerous and scary as a leaf. You know, I'll tell you something else about Scooby. No, wait a minute, I won't tell you anything else about Scooby. See, this is Daniel Northeast's act. See, I'm Timothy. Hang on, I'm gonna go and get Daniel, hang on. Oh, I'm sorry, wrong way, gotta go back the way I came. Good evening, everybody. That was Timothy. This is actually quite a nice view of the microphone. It's a shame you can't see this. Just one thing, Timothy came out, his mother dressed him up like this. It's actually quite cold, so just bear with me 1 second. I will say one thing though, still in this position with the microphone. These belts that they put on these kind of trousers don't work. They don't work. There's nothing holding this. Hang on, I'll get to my jokes in a moment. I'll just put this on. Hang on. As I said, it is nippy. Yeah. It is a tavern, and Timothy's mum is not a very responsible mother. Timothy is actually sick, but he came out tonight. Thank you very much. That feels much better. Now, my name is Daniel Northeast. I live in southwest Poland. My nickname is the Compass. Funny thing is, coming here, I kind of got lost. Did you get lost coming here? Yeah. Not very easy to find this place. And what a wonderful tavern it is. A big round of applause for the people at the tavern. And for the people at the tavern again. Anyway, I got into stand-up comedy over a year ago. I did a course in London. And I have to say, it was a breath of fresh air. You know, commuting alongside the cars and the buses and the smokers. A breath of fresh air. By the way, do we have any smokers here tonight? Yeah, we do. Well, you won't like me very much for a few moments, because of the way I see it, you have as much business puffing away as a raccoon has impersonating a canary. And to this filthy, disgusting, skunky, funky, whoopee cushiony habit, you have to be selfish. You don't give two hoots who's behind you or around you, whether it's a B-I-N-G-O or la cucaracha, or whether it's an asthma sufferer trying to breathe. Just as long as you get to inhale poison into thy lungs. Thank you. moving back to the whole sound comedy course, the people were a real hoot, and they had some really weird wonderings. So I was asked to say something about hemorrhoids. Now at the time, all I said to that was, that's an old story. But I gave it some thoughts. And what I can say is that hemorrhoid is arguably the cruelest name you could give to a child. I mean, imagine little hemorrhoid sitter going through life at school. That poor kid would be the punchline of every stand-up, sit-down joke. And the teachers would say, it wouldn't make it any easier. They'd be like, hemorrhoid, sit down. But it's up to the parents to choose the names. Is anybody pregnant here tonight? Yes, congratulations! Big round of applause. Congratulations. What? How far along when's the due date? July. July. I hope it's July the 1st. I'm July the 1st. If it is, we'll meet up and we'll call the child Daniel. No way. If it's a girl, we'll call the child Daniel.
This is the first name which I chose it for a boy. That's my husband.
Very good. Very good. No, seriously though. Seriously. I think I'll talk to you this way tonight. No, but seriously. Daniel's aside, that's a good name, okay, we can get Tom as well. But hemorrhoid, honestly, if you're considering hemorrhoid for your child, think again. And it's not a name for an animal either. But you see, I wouldn't be surprised if I came across as a hemorrhoid sitter. See, because the parents of today, they're kind of like, they get weird. You know, just to make a child happy, they have to use technology. You know, I remember when I was growing up, it was like a soft toy, matchbox car, maybe a Lego here and there. Nowadays it's got iPhones, computers, and you've got to have internet access. No internet access? Mummy, Daddy, why don't you love me? It's exactly the reaction you get, isn't it? You know, times are changing, and it is not new anymore. Now, recently I watched a few clips of Jerry Seinfeld, a very, very successful stand-up comedian. And I was thinking to myself, how can I think of some new material? I can't steal his material, but maybe I can say something regarding the topic that he's mentioned. And I was intrigued by the whole taxi industry. Now, I had to do some research, and Wikipedia mentions that the earliest kind of documentations are in the early 17th century. I think it could have started a bit earlier than that, way back to the first people in the cave. And I think it actually was a case of giving somebody a piggyback ride. It could have gone a bit like this. Okay, hop on. Get that. Okay, that will be 1 grunt. Okay, hop on again. A bit longer this time. 2 grunts. It could have worked for some time. And then they thought, okay, let's actually leave the cave. Okay. Okay, that'll be 5 grunts. Now, they thought, okay, we've got out of the cave, now let's actually go somewhere out of the cave. So, they made their first journey from point A to point B and back. And then it goes, okay, that what, 35 grunts? No, not 35 grunts. I don't think grunts is a good thing anymore. It's got to be something. I'm not really getting anything from grunts. What about this stone that we just picked up? Yes, stone that will do. And there's the beginning of materialism. Okay, that was because of past. Let's take you back into the future so you can actually understand what I'm talking about. This is a fascinating topic. I really love the fact that the taxi industry and all the taxis, they're like a big team. I'm saying New York. I've never been to New York, but what I've seen on films, you have yellow taxis. Do you have red taxis in New York? Blue? So they're true to the colours. United. In England, in London, for a long, long time, there were just black taxis. United. About Poland. Exactly. Do you have tag-alongs? People who, like people you know, and like seem to be always around, but they're not actually wanted. You know, there are these people who kind of, I think, don't have friends. And when you just happen to say one time, "Oh, you were such a good friend," and they go, "I'm a friend. I'm a friend. He's my friend. Oh, this is so amazing. I'll take a photo. Okay, I'll enlarge it, put it over my bed. It's my friend." Oh, and this person kind of worships you. And he worships you to such a degree that it becomes embarrassing. Because it kind of comes up with a song for you. There's a geezer I know, just a sneezer I know. Bless your son, oh bless your son. There's a geezer I know, he's second to none. He wears a top hat, he's the top man, the top man. And this can be very, very embarrassing. Yeah. And don't just hate it. When you're like on a train, gather in your thoughts, and the person sitting next to you starts talking to you. My name is Wrocław. I come from the French region of France. I am a plumber. I have one wife and 2 boys, and they're good. I love my goods. Do you love your goods? Do I love my goat? Now let me think about this for a second. Do I have a goat? No. Will I have a goat? Probably not. So will I ever love goats that way? I have no interest in goat's love whatsoever. You see, we are surrounded by kooky-talookies, crazy people. And you have been listening to the craziest of them all. Thank you for listening. Good night. I was just meant to come and watch. Currently, this is so embarrassing. Well, I'll tell you something that you might know or might not know. Mr. B is my uncle, and Teddy is my aunt. And growing up with Teddy was not very good. It was quite embarrassing, actually, especially as a teenager. Who would date a guy with a Teddy? Not me. Thank you for listening.